So if you do want to try and travel, but your fear of going far away or your fear of flying, totally valid reason, try a destination that's more accessible. You can start small. There's no right and wrong way to travel. You don't have to take a plane for it to be a valid travel experience, you know what I mean? Yeah. I encourage you all, especially now with travel bans, you can't really travel so far. It's quite difficult. And once restrictions are lifted even just a little bit, taking a small day trip somewhere is perfect. A great start. You travel across the street to the Walmart. Also good stuff. The last trip I went on was to visit my brother in Washington State in America. We visited the Oregon coast, the Tillamook cheese factory. Woo! That sounds cool. Oh, big markets here. So we're in the old part of the city, old part of the city. We're headed towards Khao San Road, which is the backpacker area. This is the first bakery that Gaspar brought me back, a croissant. The first time that I ever stayed in Bangkok with Gaspar, we were obviously in the backpacker district. And this was like the bakery. And I guess one day he was like, I'm craving something French. So we came in the morning to get some croissant for breakfast. And this was the bakery he brought back. This place looks amazing. It smells good. So there's just two old people in a hole smoking, but they serve vegetarian pad thai. What? I'm so confused. Yeah, it's the backpacker district, or what I like to call the backpacker ghetto. Khao San Road is just up ahead here. We're not there yet, but it's just around the corner. So a bunch of hostels, cafes, and markets. It's the old district. It's the old district. This is where the original settlement of Bangkok City established. So that's why it's in this area. This is the palace area, palace district, where the grand palaces and all of those big beautiful temples, the ones that like come to your mind immediately when you think of Bangkok, they're all around here, nearby, in the old part of the city. There's still lots of traditional stuff around here too. Who's my boy? Who's the boy? Yeah, it's a shame that we had to stop our sailing because of COVID. But it's not stopped forever. Now it's just about surviving COVID and going through that. I'm gonna cross now, why not? And then eventually, the hope is that once the world gets back to somewhat normal, we'll be able to return to our sailing trip in one way or another. But for now, the top priority is getting Gaspar out of France and for me and Gaspar to be reunited because it's becoming ridiculous. Like, I'm about to I don't know. I'm about to go crazy, basically. Yeah, it's just on pause. And we'll see how it looks like to resume our project. But the sailing dream and the sailing project, we will not, obviously we're not giving up on that. We barely started, you know? We have so much to learn still. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so now I'm lost in a market. I think I know where we're going. Oh my god, the t-shirt. Cat t-shirt. Was it cats or rabbits? I don't know. This whole place is just a market. We have so many VODs that we've lost. Oh my goodness. Because Twitch only saves your VODs for 3 months, I believe. So, oops. Another 7-Eleven. Local eatery. Lots of coffee places. Because of COVID, I've been able to extend my time here, so I will be here until July at least. The government officially announced yesterday that they are going to continue to grant foreigners the COVID amnesty visa extension. So I just got my first one, and so now my visa is valid until like July 3rd or something like that, so still quite a while. And then from then on, from then on, we'll see, like, hopefully by then Gaspar can join me, and then we can extend our visas together and stay here for a little while together. That would be cool. That's kind of the hope. Yeah. Yeah, we went all the way to Genova with our sailboat, and then we had to turn back, because then that's when the second lockdown happened in October. And since then, the boat's been stuck in Nice. And now, France is experiencing a third lockdown. The bright blue Starbucks. This is kind of the landmark. Back in the day, before we, like Gaspar and I and other backpackers really had 4G internet and whatever, where we could directly have contact all the time, the best way to meet anyone was to be like, so, you're staying near Khao San? Okay, meet me at the blue Starbucks. Oh, wow. So there's this temple across the street. It's actually one of those temples that you always walk by, but you never really know what it is. You know what I mean? It looks pretty nice. I wonder what it is. Let's go look at the